boys, this is the first top 10 pass rushers I have done all year, and I've only not done them this year because pass rushers were really mid all the way until we started getting crazy discounts like we're getting right now. We're getting Colossus inside stuff built in. We're getting Unstoppable Forces built into cards with other crazy ability stacks, and obviously now we have some endgame cards. There might not be many updates to this throughout the year, but I at least had to get one because of how insane these positions are. It's going to include both outside linebackers, both the ends, and obviously the D tackle spot. You can really play anybody anywhere. Like Aaron Donald can play end, you can play Vince Wilfork at end. That's how I really look at it, so I just all included them all in one list. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do them for other positions. I do gameplays, everything Madden Ultimate Team. So make sure that like, hit that subscribe, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor EasyMut and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. Number 10, I got the big man Vince Wilfork, who actually came out yesterday, and this card is amazing because of all the ability discounts built into him. I will say 87 speed is pretty slow in the game right now. I feel like everybody in the world is using at least either a 99 speed version of a quarterback like Lamar or Chad Powers, or a 91 Tom Brady. So even the Tom Brady card that most people have in the game is way faster. I would love to see these linemen be faster than the actual quarterbacks because those are the guys you're chasing down, right? But he is still amazing statistically. But when we come to abilities, he has built-in inside stuff, as many of you guys know. And then when we come all the way to the end, they get 3 discounts too. So you can get Tackle Supreme on him. You can go ahead and put, like, I mean, Under Pressure's kind of has no value anymore because everybody's using what is it called? Fearless on their Tom Brady, right? But you can literally put like crazy stacks on these cards because they get everything. You get Film Study on him for 0. You can get Double or Nothing as well. So you can get 3 of those for 0, which is insane, on top of having an X Factor, which does suck is that he doesn't get Colossus, which is much better than Unstoppable Force. But Unstoppable Force on all game is also amazing, right? So you'll get 4 0 APs and Unstoppable Force. Vince Wilfork's actually pretty good, dude. But number 9, I know this isn't the max card. I just am too lazy to go back from MUT.GG and also over. But as you guys know, when you power him up to a 99, he has amazing stats. He's 96 speed, which is amazing on top of being very good statistically. But we're really here for the abilities, which we can actually see from the catalog right here. They do get every X Factor besides Colossus, which does suck, but Unstoppable Force is still very solid in the game. I know everybody has secures and whatnot, but this is still really the only chance you have of getting past them pretty significantly, I guess you could say. But when we come to abilities, you get to choose whatever combo you want for 0 AP. You get 2 of them, which I think the best addition for these Theme Team All-Star cards are. There's a bunch of good Theme Team All-Star pass rushers as well, but I think the best combo you could probably run is Tackle Supreme, and or if you want to run them in the middle, because they get some like weird discounts, right? You can run Tackle Supreme, or you can go ahead and run like, you know, some sort of outsiders. You're running them on the edge, or you can go ahead. I think some people as well like to run like double or unpredictable, and then also another thing too, these guys do get Film Study. Some of them do. I don't know if he does on his card. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Khalil Mack is the one that gets the X Factor and also gets the tag stream, which is a big deal on the D-line. I think those are the 2 minimum. You can really mix whatever you want in the second one, but I think Khalil Mack had to be here. He's great statistically, good ability choice, which you can really mix and match with. He's got to be in the top 10. Number 8, I had to end up going to MUT.GG anyways because Montez Sweat's not even in the catalog, but Montez Sweat is an amazing card, probably the best Theme Team All-Star in my personal opinion. He is the highest rated on this list as that promo comes. He is 98 base speed. That is insane. He's keeping up with literally every single card in the game, even if you drop into coverage, which I don't recommend ever doing. But if you do it, he can literally keep up with everybody, right? But when we come to abilities, like I said, you can run any X Factor you personally want, which most people are probably just going to use that Unstoppable Force. But when we come down here as well, he does get his Tackle Supreme, and then also you can mix it with about anything you want down here. Unpredictable probably, I would say, is the best one. That's why I don't have these guys a little bit higher. If they had Lurk Artists instead of Lurkers so they can catch interceptions and whatnot, I would have definitely liked that a little bit more, but you could see, man, they kind of threw all the good abilities in one bucket. Tackle Supreme, inside stuff, which really is tough, but at the end of the day, if you get Tackle Supreme and the X Factor and your 99 speed, basically, I think that holds a lot of value, and this card is still very good no matter what. Number 7, we have the brand new 99 Von Miller that literally just came out, and very similar to Von Miller, or very similar to Vince Wilfork, which we showed you at number 10. He is just a much better card that comes with also a ridiculous amount of 0 AP abilities, and also he is very fast. All of his stats are above 90, which you love to see. He's very, very good statistically. Von Miller always feels like a card that plays really good in game. I will say his built-in ability is kind of garbage because, as you guys know, Edge Threat is an awful ability, but Edge Threat Elite is normally pretty good because of the increased pressure, quarterback pressure, whatever you want to call it. It's built in under pressure, but the problem is everybody's using Fearless on their Tom Brady right now. He's by far the most popular quarterback in the game, but he still will get an X Factor, which is nice, and then also on top of that, he gets all 3 discounts, which are very good. You can go with your Tackle Supreme. You can go with also, I believe he also does get Pick Artist too. I think he has 80 catching. I think I saw that on the website when I was looking. No, he does not get Pick Artist. But I will say, I think, right, actually, I remember looking at it. No, he gets Tackle Supreme right there. And then I think when I was looking at the stack, it was like Film Study and Double or Nothing was probably the best one, which I was looking at. He also does get Inside Stuff if you wanted to play him there as well. This card's very good. He has some crazy ability discounts you could do, some definitely different variations of stacks you could do as well. I think Von's actually a super slept on card, but I think the top 6 of this list, different. They feel like tiers above everybody else. Number 6, everybody in the world knows about this card. A lot of people have him for free from the last season pass as well. This card is absolutely amazing. He's been on my team since the day he came out. He actually just lost his role finally. He's been a starter for ever, man. He was the best card in the game for a fat minute there. He's still very good, though. I still have him in the top 6. He's amazing statistically. Aaron Donald always feels like he gets good animations in games as well. But as you guys know, the only thing I would say lacking from him is that he doesn't have any crazy built-in abilities like some other guys do. Like, he does get Relentless, which is cool. I haven't really noticed, if I'm going to be honest. But the one thing that you like about him, right, is free inside stuff and also a free secure tackler while also getting whatever X Factor combo you want right here, which is really, really nice. But like I said, I think there's just some things holding him back that some of the top cards on this list are absolutely broken. You'll see. We start getting some crazy stacks in the game, man. Let me show you. And at number 5, this is one of the cards I wanted to show you guys that is absolutely insane because of the built-in X Factors that you don't have to use an X Factor on. So the thing that sucks about Aaron Donald is that you have to use one of your 3 X Factor slots on him, and you can't use that on like a DB, an Enforcer, Reinforcement to help with Vanguards. It's kind of getting wasted, right? But with John Randall, he already has the X Factor, comes with amazing stats, and then on top of that, you can run a lot of ability stacks too, which is really nice. Inside stuff for 0. He gets his Tackle Supreme for 1, which is annoying, but I see why they did that, because if they had that for 0 and inside stuff, I mean, when would you ever have to upgrade your card, right? But at the end of the day, for 1 AP, I still think that is definitely worth it. You could go with interior threat, but I think everybody needs Tackle Supreme with all the X Factors roaming everywhere. Built-in X Factors are game-changing. You could use X Factors other places, and that's why he holds more value than, despite having less 0 APs than Aaron Donald. Number 4, we have what I believe to be the best D-tackle in the game right now. I love John Randall as well. I have Klecko at 4 because I feel like D-tackle is a little bit less choosy, I guess. It really comes down to like 2 cards, I guess those 2 right there. But the one thing that sucks about him as well is he is very slow at 88 speed. You notice it sometimes, but I will say I love his abilities, right? Great stats too. Most of you guys know my top 10s, I don't really look at stats anymore. They basically killed off the stats. As long as you're above 90, you're good. He's amazing everywhere, right? But he has built-in run stopper. For any of you guys who do not know what this is inside stuff and no outsiders into 1 ability, which is insane. No X Factors, but as you guys know, he does have, wrong slot, Colossus for 2 AP all game long. Colossus is way better than Unstoppable Force. I think you can rank Joe Klecko a little bit higher as well. I think the only negative about him is that you do have to use 2 AP on him, which does kind of stink. But this late in the air, it's so easy to find 2 AP, right? You run Colossus, you have 2 built-in X Factors, and also your Tackle Supreme. This card is ridiculous, man. He's probably my D-tackle the rest of the year unless we get something even cheaper than that. But right now, he is amazing, and I just can't see him leaving the squad anytime soon. You guys got to go get you a Joe Klecko. At number 3, we have what I like to believe to be like EA's kind of poster boy, their golden child, I guess you could say. This dude gets some of the best cards every single time he comes out, and he gets cards all the time. And then again, he gets an endgame card that is absolutely broken. 98 speed, built-in Unstoppable Force, 99 block shed, 99 finesse, 98 power move. He is ridiculous statistically. Unstoppable Force for 0. And then you could also run another X Factor if you wanted to on top of that. I don't know what you would stack with it. Maybe you could use this card too, which is really nice. But I feel like you probably don't want to use an X Factor there. You want to use this to your advantage and use an X Factor somewhere else because you already have one built in. But on top of being 99 speed and having that, he still does get Lurk Artist, so he'll catch the tipped interceptions. And then on top of that, Tackle Supreme. It is 1 AP. Same thing with John Randall. I feel like they're leaving a little bit of room for maybe an endgame card for 0 AP for that stack. So maybe that's why they're doing it. But Micah, definitely an amazing card. 99 speed, you feel it out there. Every time he gets a shed or a blow by, it's like feels like a guaranteed sack every single time, man. This card's been amazing for me. So at number 2, we got our man Julius Peppers, a big name in the Madden community, but it's not his safety or his user card. It's actually his real position, his left end. This card is amazing. I know a lot of people aren't really using because he is expensive at 2 mil, but being a great card, he comes with unstoppable force, amazing stats. He's also very, very fast with 99 excel too. He also has built-in unstoppable force. And then when we come to the abilities, he does have a 1 AP flat zone, which I think is kind of mid. I mean, you're basically wasting your unstoppable force if you use him in a flat, so kind of a dumb ability there. But he does get his tackle supreme for 0 and also run stopper for 0, or run stuffer, the same thing that also Joe Klecko got. The one thing that you kind of do trade off with, though, is that you are using unstoppable force, which is a little bit worse than Colossus, but it's all 0 AP. You're not spending 2 AP like you are on Klecko. You're getting your lurk artist and your tackle supreme. Actually, I just remembered, boys. He gets 3, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. Okay. I was about to say, he would have been broken. I guess, personally, I'd probably use Run Stopper and Tackle Supreme over the Lurk Artist because that really doesn't happen too often, but this card's got to be on the squad if you want the best D-line possible. He has to be. And number 1, boys, Whitney Merciless. This dude, I've seen it on Twitter. This is kind of like the rage on Twitter. Everybody's picking up this card. He has, I think, 5 or 6 0 APs. I'm going to have to make sure right now. We're going to, look at it right now. I've seen some of the stacks. He's ridiculous. And also another card that comes with unstoppable force all game. You could choose whatever X Factor you want. And then look at this, boys. He gets a 0 AP right here. I actually don't know what would be the best 0 AP because you don't really need persistent because you're probably not using an X Factor on him. So what would be the best? I guess you could try one of these garbage, like Swim Club. I don't know. I have no clue. What do you guys... it's a free ability, so we'll take it no matter what. But that's there. Then on top of that, he gets a 0 AP here, which tackle supreme. You can go ahead and get your inside stuff if you can play him there. Then look, another 0 AP bucket. And then guess what? Another 0 AP bucket. He has 4 0 AP bucket, boys. And then another one right here, a built-in X Factor. Dude, this dude literally has everything. Literally everything. The only thing that sucks about him is that he doesn't have 2 X Factors built in, but you can make up for that anyways by putting... like the run stopper ability, right? For example, you can just put no outsiders and inside stuff on him regardless and just get that. This card is amazing. They made him juice. He's also under 1 mil, which is really nice for an LTD. I think this card is huge. This is a big card. That many abilities for free, that's crazy. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. The top 10 pass rushers, first time we did it all year, and I waited to the end game. I know a lot of people probably are deciding about it, and this is the first time I've did it, and I was kind of excited to do one as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.